Greetings, Keishlings. Keisha Prime here with my live reaction of Seven Deadly Sins, Chapter 332. I think it's called The Price. Or something like that, if I remember right. But yeah, we're reading this on read7deadlysins.com, so want to follow along or read before, watching the reaction, whatever you want to do. But anyway, following up from that big, whatever it was called, Fate of the Desolate, whatever. I hated the name. I think I expressed that quite adamantly. Should have been just Seven Deadly Sins. Whatever attack. And the decay is still just decaying away. But then again, Meliodas did kind of wipe out old man body decay, so, whatever. And King is just like, I can't hold it back. With that strain on his face. Most everyone is still in his shield except for Elizabeth, Zeldris, and Gelda. They're outside, and they ain't gonna be in Kansas no more because they're being whipped away now. But Meliodas looks like he's about to swoop in and save them. Ah, there's the title. The Price. So I was right. Okay, that is a big ol' maelstrom. Good lord. Ah, look, it's Hawk Mama and God, of course Hawk flies off. He's going spoink, like the Pokemon. I think it's called Spoink, isn't it? It was a Gen 3 pink psychic, no, purple psychic Pokemon. Apparently, if I remember right, like if it stops bouncing, its heart stops, and that's terrifying. Why are Pokemon like that terrifying? Why did you make them exist like that? Okay, trees are being ripped. Oh, I forgot Elizabeth can fly sometimes because she doesn't really use it all that much. But she's got the 4 wings, but would she be strong enough to withstand this? Oh, well, there goes a rock flying in her general direction. Oh, it got splintered, so you know what happened. He's like, I ain't letting nothing happen to you, Ellie. Yeah, because she could very well die in this. What the? Oh, it's Mal. Okay. Where's Gelda, then? Zell? Oh, there she is. Answer me. Gilda, look up. And she's like, oh, I'm glad I made it. Where were you the whole damn time, Mal? Even if you didn't think you were strong enough to fight the Demon King, and I've said this numerous times, your punk ass should have been healing people at minimum. Because, I mean, you brought Escanor back from basically the dead. So, I think you could, do little patchworks for everybody. I don't need your help. You kind of look like you needed it. You just want to be in Gilda's bosoms, don't you, Zeldris? Anyway, okay, King is dropping the pollen garden. And they're just kind of staring like, oh, they fell on their bottoms. Because they did. Let's hope no one got underneath Diane when she fell. Everyone, hold on. Oh, she's healing them up. Okay, nice. Thanks, Elizabeth. Hee hee. Aw. Allie, oof. What? It's no use. I have no strength left. Oh, that's kind of odd considering she just invigorated you, but okay. That is the natural result of having unleashed power beyond our limits thanks to Merlin's magic. Ah, okay, that makes sense with the, what was it? Limit Breaker. Or Limit Break. I really feel like I could sleep for a week. I mean, they were pumping out some power, I do remember so. How about you, Gowther? I am a doll. I feel no pain, and I can still move. But you're creaking, like a lot, and crunching. I think the gears and other mechanisms are kind of coming apart. But I may fall apart if I push myself. About what I said. Hey, Vaughn. Yeah? King is he's reverted. It looks like back to his original form. Weird. And Bond's no worse for wear. How do you get married? He's asking that question now. It's like, yay, evil has been thwarted. Now I gotta plan a wedding. Diane, can we postpone for a minute until I understand what marriage is all about? Idiot. I'm not an idiot. I'm basically brother-in-law now. Shouldn't that be I'm your brother-in-law now? This sucks. Yeah, Bond, you forgot about that little tidbit, didn't you? Both of you quit squabbling. Meliodas looking over him. It's like, this is my family. Meliodas, tell me how you did it. Everything okay, Zell? And he's flying in. It looks like Elizabeth didn't heal his wounds, but I guess he probably wouldn't accept it. He's like, no, Gelda will be my pillow and my caretaker. You take that away from me, I will kill you where you stand. The combo move you guys released was powerful enough to have wiped out Britannia. So how were you able to make it so only the Demon Lord, the Demon King, thank you very much. That's the one thing about this site. They always translated that took the force of it. Good point. And also, I didn't even think about this, but like they could have literally done almost any of this at any given time. I mean, hell, with enough, time, any given attack, it didn't even have to be like this super combo move of the 7 deadly sins, but like you just get Meliodas and say any minor attack spell from Merlin or anything, and he could have just ping pong balled that back and forth until it reached critical mass and had the same effect. Didn't even think about it. My bad. So yeah, that kind of makes it even more lackluster, but whatever. Moving on. Excuse me. Here's your answer. What the hell is that? Is that a blob of water? It's the magic lake that stores limitless magic. We were able to pull it off because this thing absorbed all the excess power. Okay. That makes, no sense. It's a power source, not a power sponge. But, okay, Nakaba, you give us that weird logic. What a bizarre sight. A lake that can continue to persist even after losing the basin that contained it. Yeah, that's another thing, but I mean, it's perfectly round in this not so round hole, too. But whatever. At this point, I've said it before, it's just let the series end. I'm trying to enjoy it the best I can, but some of the logic that's being thrown out there sometimes just, my brain don't click with it. I'm impressed you were able to make that call so quickly. And that was thanks to Merlin's advice. Right, Merlin? She knew all along, didn't she? Because of course she did. That woman's too crafty. The bitch. And it's you say something, brother? No. The bitch. Let's see here. Captain, fire at the Demon King. I'm going to say king. Aiming for the lake. Okay, and that's when he aimed at the lake, and bada bing, bada boom, with her, we did it. Captain? This can only mean, how is this possible? Wait, was it all the commandments in there, stark white? No, wait, they were white before. What? No, they couldn't be. No. Whatever, they look very, just worn out. The commandments haven't gone away, but I thought we defeated the Demon King. What the heck is this? So is he going to come back a fourth time? If that's the case, this is total bullshit. Okay, somehow Escanor has gone back into the One Ultimate, or Ultimate One. One Ultimate is what it should be called. King's over there is can I get a break? conceit of the highest order. We were dealing with a god, after all. Even if we managed to defeat him, he's too tough to completely annihilate. Oh no. That's some bullshit, because it seemed very definitively that you destroyed him in the last chapter. But even after decades or centuries, his power could revive. Centuries fly by in no time. For a giant, maybe. But then again, he was also in purgatory for God. How long? 3,000 years? 1,000 years? Whatever. Long time. And then it's even longer in there. So it's like, I don't know how he was as powerful as he was, to be honest. Unless age doesn't, like, affect demons in the same way that it does anything else. But I wouldn't say they fly by. It's all perspective, Bon. I mean, you weren't even immortal for that long, so I don't think you'd reached that point yet. Don't worry, there's a way to destroy him. Well, you could just seal him in a bottle, Merlin. I mean, just 10 little bottles is all you really need. They seem to be real weakened. And you did that fine with, what was it? It was Grey Road's commandment of, like, thou shalt not kill, or whatever it was called. So, yeah. Why don't you do that now? Right, Meliodas? Oh, so you're not even thinking about your own ways. Okay. Yeah. And what are you about to do? Are you about to absorb it? And while it's weakened, like, your will, like, just totally destroy his will and consciousness inside the commandments, and then it's like, I take this power, I am the new Demon King? Or is it going to be Zeldris? Is that really possible? It can't be. Stand back, Zell. Oh, he is. What are you going to do? Ah! Shiver? What is going on? He's done it again. He's taken on that new form, and he's got them big old demon arm things, though they're more hand-like than the claws we used to see. So he's still got that form. That form, that magic, I don't believe it. It's on par with Father's. No, it's past it. Well, it should be past it by this point. Don't tell me this is a manifestation of your own power. Yeah, I guess it was his own power. I keep conflating it with the time when he had the commandments. So that's 300. It had problems for us all. Let's see. Okay, so he's absorbing them, or just going to plain destroy them with his, Bijou Bomb, Big Getty Star looking thing. Maybe. I don't know. I will throw all my power at them and wipe out the Demon King. Okay, lightning storm, basically. Eek! Wow! The winds are whipping up, the grounds are trembling, and things are now flying about. The two Demon King's powers are resonating strongly, and this is the side effect of that. Yeah, I guess that's true, because it was like, you can't exist in this world anymore. All that stuff, yeah. Begone! Begone, Satan! Who just grabbed his arm? It's Zeldris. Huh. What the hell, Zeldris? It's like, I will take his power. You promised it to me, after all. Wait, are you sure about this? With this much power, you could take our father's place. He could take your father's place with his own innate power. He doesn't need the power boost of the commandments. Excuse me. Yeah, I could. I could rule the demon world with fear, just like Dad did. I mean, would you really be ruling by fear? It would only be in probably very specific instances, so, But, I mean, just let Zeldris do it. But he's thinking about it, and he's like, shit. Yeah, I don't need history repeating itself. That isn't my wish, is it? It is yours. I doubt it is. Which wish is to build a peaceful world where you can live with Gelda, isn't it? Then he's like, you know me too well, brother. That lady calls to me. You're right. Power isn't what we want. I mean, you already have way more power than you logically should ever need, but you know. Okay, so you're just casting them away, or are you about to destroy them? It's really hard to tell. The age of light and dark will end, and what you have invited is, well, you already know. You're right. Wait, who's saying that? Is that the Demon King? That might be. That might be from the last chapter. I'm just being a goober. You're right. No matter what age comes next, those who fight with us and follow our ideals will continue to resist. Okay, we've got some wispy looking magic. That is my answer. Okay, and now they are just fading out of existence. Also, I like how this one panel is like cutting it in half, basically. It's just two panels of the same pic, but it kind of emphasizes, like, it's like, commandment gone. And the skies are clearing. It's all over. Yeah. Well, well, well. Today calls for a celebratory drink. What day doesn't? How about it, Zell? Will you join us? I don't want to be around people. Yeah, well, I won't force you then. Well, Geld is just like, come on, honey. God damn, have a drink with your bro. It takes 5 fucking minutes. But if it's one-on-one, I'll think about it. Ah. Huh? Granted, you have to pick up the tab. I like that. Oh, they're having a bro moment, and Melios is like, "Get over here, you little sack of shit." Let's see here. Oh, that's the end of the chapter. Just a happy moment. Everyone looking on while you don't see everyone, which, Nakaba, you really missed a nice moment to have just everyone looking on to this, quaint little moment here and everything. Not quaint. That's not impactful enough. But anyway, good chapter overall. I mean, there's some horrible logic there with the lake. It's like, oh, it absorbed all the excess power. So the Demon King, he was the only thing that got destroyed instead of literally everything else. And Merlin knew about this because, of course, she did. But I've given up trying to understand what Merlin can and can't do. It's more of what can't she do, So, but yeah, and also I already explained the whole thing about like Meliodas could have pulled this whole trick straight out of his own ass. Like send a ball of darkness and he could do it by himself, and then he just multiplies that shit ping pong style. With full counters and, But other than that, the chapter was alright. It was more comedic than I thought it would be, but it definitely seems like it's ebbing down, which is probably for the best, because I don't know if they're going to do another arc that involves the Supreme Deity, or is she just going to be completely omitted from the series, other than, like, a few mentions and, like, 1 or 2 appearances at best. So, unless there's going to be another arc, I don't know how many more chapters there's going to be, but I assume not very many. But, But, and like I've mentioned before, it's like I'm just trying to enjoy the series the best I can. I've just thrown out a lot of the logic and stuff most of the time because it's always going to be broken. It's going to remain broken. I mean, Nakaba kind of drew himself in a corner a few too many times at this point. But, I just enjoy the series for what it is and just move on, I mean, I'm still going to point out things that I catch, but obviously other people see more than I do. And that's fine. That's what makes for good discussions. But yeah. I don't know how many more chapters are left of this, so I gave up trying to guess that like freaking 32 chapters ago. Especially after the epilogue. I mean, I expected 7 epilogues and that'd be it, and we were done, but nope. So yeah. But I think that's enough of my ramblings. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the chapter. Anything I missed, misunderstood, let me know down below. And yeah, check out my live reactions, my gameplay content on Twitch, my movie reactions and all that kind of stuff. I've been doing a lot of those lately, it seems like. Scoob and the new Sonic trailer, all that kind of stuff. I'm on a couple different podcasts, the One Punch podcast with Grim Reaper and the weekly manga podcast with Griever. Go check out their respective channels. And yeah, like I said, check out all my other stuff and everything. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche Leggings, roll out!